Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Yeah, we back. Hold on 1 second. Let's get this all set up. Yo, can y'all hear me? I need y'all to smash the like button and wait for the notifications to go out. Let me pull this up and see how it's looking. What the hell? Hey, this this ain't this thing is tripping. Hold on. Casey, what's up? I can't even see. It says 0 people are following us. Can y'all hear me? Yo, YouTube is bugging. What's up, Casey? You number one in boxing news now. Appreciate you. Listen, I don't know. I'm not gonna continue to stream if people can't hear me. Yeah, I need y'all to like. I don't know. The YouTube has been tripping, but I'm trying to get this stream off. If not, I'm gonna finish my errands because I took a detour and a break so I can talk this boxing because the last stream got messed up. So if y'all in here and y'all want to save the stream, I need to know something. I need to know that everything's good. Baldetis, what's up? Yeah, I need to see y'all in the chat. Devin Haney got a FaceTime from Jay-Z. I seen that. I peeped. That's big. Hove, you don't see him just talking to anybody. Yo, I need y'all to get live in this chat. Like, bro, we don't have any like. Listen, I'm about to just run my errands. It says I have 0 likes and 0 people watching. Hold on. If that's true, I'm out. Cause I'm about to just finish my stuff. Y'all ain't hit the likes. Now I want to show some likes. Man, who got a notification for this? Who got a notification from YouTube? I don't know. YouTube been hating lately on the live streams. Not on the channel, but on the lives. Who got a notification for this stream? I'm trying to figure this out. W Fizz. Okay, so some of y'all got it. I need y'all to show that engagement, smash the like button. I'm trying to figure this out. Kevin Slims. See, and my man Kevin Slims is here all the time. And he ain't get no notification. See how they be doing? I did, but it was late. No notification. See? But just know the computer's coming. So we shouldn't have any more problems, at least on my end, in terms of the stream. He said they hating. I know. Anyway, I was about to finish talking about the Devin, but if we ain't got enough crowd, then I'm out. Cause I'm in the middle, I'm in the whip running errands. So if we can't get a live enough crowd with enough likes, I got a piece so I can finish my errands. It's good, start cooking, fam. Nah, y'all gotta start cooking with them likes. Cause I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, trying to get this live stream off. What's the audio and visual quality? Is it choppy? I'm just sampling to make sure we gotta have a consistent quality. How's the quality of the stream? Is it choppy? Is there a lag? How's the audio? Rate the audio. Let's start with that. I need y'all to rate the audio. On a scale 0 to 10, where's the audio right now? Oh, there's my people. Rate the audio 0 to 10. Where we at? Because I know YouTube, they trying to hate. They trying to hate. On my last stream, I keep getting punted off or whatever. He said 8 out of 10 being in the whip. All right. Now, what about the visual? Is there like, look, can you see my hands? What is the visual quality? Yeah. Like, is it choppy? Let me know. The visual quality of this here stream on a scale 0 to 10. Let go. Let me know. The visual, are we looking crispy? Visuals are 8. Somebody said a 10. That's it? I need y'all to smash the like button too. It ain't a green screen. What does that mean? Bro, I'm in the car. It ain't gonna be no green screen from the car. What? Anyway, all right, let's talk about it real quick. I'll shoot the breeze. I might even delete this stream because YouTube, they playing with me. Listen, I work so hard, I could do videos and then I could just delete them. I just throw it away. This is just a throwaway stream. This is a throwaway stream in the whip. I wanted to finish what I was saying earlier. Devin Haney, Teofimo. I like both of them. There's a lot of people in boxing that they're not making sense to me, and that's what we talking about. This is a throwaway stream. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this away, but we could talk. You know what I'm saying? But I might throw this one away. This is my throwaway because I don't know. I don't know how if the notification going out, but let's talk about it. Teofimo basically said that Devin Haney is an email champ. He keeps saying this email champ stuff. He said he's the email champ, and as a result, he's the undisputed champion. No, you are not. Teofimo was asked on this interview to rebut something that Devin Haney said. In my opinion, Devin Haney brought up a very valid point if we're making the distinction and we're having the conversation about the WBC and undisputed. Devin Haney contends that how are you the WBC undisputed if you fight somebody and they cannot win your belt unless they petition from the WBC and beg and ask and they vote on it and all this stuff to win your belt. And I agree with Devin Haney. That makes a lot of sense to me, bro. That makes a lot of sense. How are you undisputed? For example, when Bernard Hopkins and Jermaine Taylor fought, the winner was undisputed. When Terrence Bud Crawford and Indongo fought, the winner, whether it be Crawford, be it Indongo, the winner would win that belt. Lennox Lewis, undisputed. Same thing. Whoever he fought for all them titles, the winner becomes it. Right? I could do this all day. Usyk, when he fought the World Boxing Super Series for the Muhammad Ali trophy, the winner of his fight would then be the actual undisputed champion. But now this new bullshit from the WBC, it's not about if you win or lose. It's no matter if the person wins or lose, they still don't get the belt, even though the person beat you, because it's a designation and it's non-transferable. And that's what they told us with the WBC when they created it for Canelo. But then a year later, after they had already given it to Lomachenko, they said, ha, 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 ha. It is transferable. So what are we talking about? So I agree with Devin Haney. Let me read the comments. Can they vote on getting rid of the friend? Nah, because they the ones doing it. Like Tupac said in the movie Gang Related. Jim Belushi was like, we got to find the killers. And they were the ones that did it. He said, we got to find the killers. And Tupac said, we are the killers. Bro, the WBC, they are the killers. The WBC is the one and the reason why we're in this now. So somebody said, can they vote? Why would they vote when they did this? Listen, y'all got to make stuff make sense. How are they going to vote when they voted to even do this and fuck the game up with this franchise champion? We are the killers. They're not going to vote to fix some shit. That's like Trump with Trump policies, like tax breaks for rich people, and then you say vote to undo it. Can't we just undo? If he didn't want to, there would be nothing to undo if he never did it in the first place. You guys get what I'm saying? Stream King. Stream King. Okay. There's nothing to reverse if you don't do whatever you did. Like if Bill Cosby didn't Me Too people, then there would be nothing to undo. I would like to put the pudding and put the put the Quaalude and the drink. You see, bro, there's nothing to undo if you do nothing. Oh my gosh, bars. Listen, I said there's nothing to undo if you did nothing. They created this belt so they can have a patsy and some BS excuse for why certain fighters don't actually have to fight who they was mandated to fight and who should be their mandatory. With the pudding and the jello with the WBC and the belts, bro, what are we talking about? They ain't gonna undo some shit they did to fuck up the game anyway. Man, y'all gotta stop playing with me, bro. We are the killers. Why should Devin fall back, James? Man, who the fuck is James? Only James I know is LeBron and Rick. She's a very freaky girl. You ain't Rick James or LeBron. I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about who you are. If you ain't LeBron James or Rick, those are the only James I know. Who is James? Who James? She's all right. That girl's all, yeah. You ain't Rick James. You ain't LeBron James. I ain't worried. Shit, you can at least be Jesse James, motherfuckers. Kamal Oz said, Triple G finna fight Carl Weathers next. Hashtag mismatch zone. I'm rich, bitch. Yeah, facts. Bro, WBC did this. They did this. There would be nothing. Bro, Teofimo, this look bad because Teofimo. Hold up. We need to get to 100 likes. We got all these people for a car stream. I'm in the middle of running errands. Y'all better beat up that like bar. What y'all think this is a game, huh? You think my life I just have to do, bro? Listen. Fix the likes. Fix it. Listen, cut. Listen. Hey, cut. You all need to fix the likes. If we don't get the likes up, I am out. I am in the middle of nowhere doing a live stream for the culture in my car. If y'all knew how much money we generated for the channel this year and this month, I don't have to do this video right now. So y'all gonna, bro, I promise you, y'all gonna show, I'm gonna make you respect me. I'm gonna make you call me pretty. I'm gonna make you respect my brand, bro. Y'all better get these likes up. Stop playing. Y'all motherfuckers think that I just sit up here and talk boxing. Bro, you gotta make it count. Oh my God, bro. Bro, I told you, everything I'm doing, I'm so sincere. I promise you. I'm out here hustling, grinding, No breaks. I don't need nothing. I don't need sleep. I'm a fucking machine. Y'all gonna respect the brand. This ain't free. Just taking time out. Bro, this is not free. If you don't like how I'm talking to you how I want to talk to you. Like Mike Tyson say. I'm talking to you how I want to talk. If you don't like it, there's other channels that do new. Go watch. Go that way. We doing something different, bro. I'm really about my brand, and I'm really about this movement. Hold on, let me get his money. Kamal Oz says Triple G is finna fight Ron Jeremy and Boo Boo versus Soldier Boy. Man, stop. He said Andre fighting Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy up in it. You! Bro, I don't want to watch that. The zone is fucked. Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. Watch my fight with Peter McNeely on Cox Cable. Bro, ain't nobody hitting y'all with these impressions. Ain't nobody got an accuracy rating like me. Factual information. I should be on everybody's list. Y'all better stop. Kevin Slim, you doing too much. He said Ghost Ride the Whip. Bro, I'm the new Mike Tyson of boxing. My channel. Hi, I'm Mike Tyson. I'm in the fucking car. Bro, I'm doing this. Bro, I promise you, I'm so turned. But anyway, back to Devin Haney. Back to Devin and Teofimo. Teofimo, I disagree with everything he said. You are not undisputed. How can you be undisputed? Let's get to 100 likes. What the? Oh my God, bro! I'm about to punch my steering wheel, bro. Get it, fix it. Y'all not finna disrespect my time. And if you don't like it, like I said, peace. Oh, Ego wants likes. Yep, it's my brand. That's what I work for. Of course I want likes. Of course we want recognition when we get it right. Anywho, y'all got me tight. Hold on. I need to calm down. I need some water. Let me get some water. Let me get some agua. He said you gonna honk on the horn. Icy, what up? Bro, I don't agree with what Teofimo's saying. You're not, and listen, I strive on my channel to keep it a buck. I think I do a good job of that. And let you know and be consistent with my rules. You know what I'm saying? When I have rules and stuff. The other thing with the Teofimo thing is this. There's a lot of emotional people in boxing. Like Roger Mayweather said, most mother don't know ish about boxing. And they showing don't. You see what I'm saying? Kamal Oz, he gonna send $2. Kamal Oz, he like to interrupt me because he gonna send $2. Cause y'all be hating. He said Triple G is finna fight Sam from Clarissa Explains It All. And I know exactly who you, I think he used to climb through the window. Didn't he used to climb through the window? See, you young Thundercats, y'all don't know about that show. I remember him. That's who Triple G fighting? Man, Triple G is finna fight Mr. Bean or something stupid on the zone. I ain't paying 20 for it. I'm just telling you what it is. Get some better shit. Man, people complain about these fucked up tickets, like Chris Tucker said in Money Talks. Phantom of the Opera? Man, don't nobody want to see that shit. You better give me some better shit. Give me some Luther Vandross tickets or something. Like, bro, I am not, listen. Bro, just listen. Who is Camille Sesmeta? Somebody, like, listen, tell me one fight that you won. I'm only asking for one. Tell me one Camille Sesmeta fight that you have watched pre-Golovkin's name being rumored to fight him, and you watched it on your own. Tell me one. You can't name one fight. Bro, one is not that much. Even Ray J, he had one wish. He didn't want like 3 wishes. Like most people get greedy. Even Ray J only wanted one wish. Remember that video? As a matter of fact, there was the one who said I loved you first. It was about 8 years ago. Bro, he only wanted one wish. Not 2, 3, 4. He wanted one wish. That boy Ray J. That's not much to ask for, bro. As a matter of fact, there was the one who said I loved you first. It was about 8 years ago. Don't act like you don't know. We're sitting home in your mama living room, girl. Bro, Ray J just wanted one wish, and the bitch couldn't give it to him. Bro, Ray J is the king of ones, bro. That motherfucker, I hit it, I hit it, I hit it first. Remember, he said he want one wish. Ray J said, wait a minute. He only want 1 minute. Wait a minute. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, doo doo doo. Hey, that Netflix beat. Boom, doo doo doo. It's on and poppin'. The DJ right here. Checking it right here. It's on tonight. Boom, doo doo doo. Bro, give Ray J what he want. Bro, Ray J wanted what? As a matter of fact, there was the one who said I loved you first. If I had one wish. Woo! Bro, that motherfucker wanted one wish. Tell me one Kamal fucking fight that he's ever... Man, who is he? That's all we wanted. Who is Camille Says Meta? And my wife Camille. Bro, who... Man, shout out to Raul. He said 100. Shout out to East Vegas. Yeah, East Vegas in here. Boo Boo Andre. Hey, come on, chill. Bro, Boo Boo Andre finna fight Alex Mack from Nickelodeon. Bro, Triple G finna fight The Secret World of Alex Mack. Bro, I don't want to see that. Bro, if Canelo fights Caleb Plant, I got a video coming, and it's announced, and he fights on PBC, there's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing if my burglar alarm starts ringing. Listen, I need y'all to smash your likes. There's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing because old media is dead than a mug. Bro, if Canelo, I was born ready. What if you seen a picture of Al Heyman and Canelo? And it's just, that's it. No caption, nothing. It's just a picture of Al. Hi, Al. I was born ready. Bro, it's over. Because all these hating motherfuckers and racists, they going to have no choice but to bow down to something that's greater than you. Because they want to hate so bad. But, listen, I got a video tonight I'll drop on Canelo. Your boy is working. So I ask y'all, work with me. Back to Teofimo. I said back to Teofimo. Rest in peace, King Vaughn. I definitely celebrate that cause. Back to him. Listen. Rest in peace to King Vaughn. That's shady, bro. What happened to him? Bro, I'm so turned up. We about to close the year strong. We about to close this year strong, Wody. Bro, it's about to go down. Hold on. Hold on, yo. Make sure you smash the like button as well. I need y'all to hit that like button. We gonna talk about Teofimo. I just can't. How is he undisputed or whatever? You see what I'm saying? How? How is he undisputed and he nor Lomachenko fought against Devin Haney? And listen, there's a lot of people saying, oh, Devin didn't look good. Man, fuck what y'all talking about. That don't have nothing to do with he didn't fight him. Bro, Devin beat, the bottom line is he got past his assignment. Man, listen. I'm going to get to that in a second. Even though I'm in my whip, right? We got action. I don't have all my gear, but I got a little bit of it. Y'all hear it for yourself.
I'm getting my house, like I said. I think the last time we spoke, I was talking about going into this. I knew that,
Listen,
the guy that actually Loma beat Luke Campbell for the.
Can y'all hear the sound? We got premium sound, even though I'm in my whip. Can y'all hear the sound, y'all? I'm gonna run it back. Can y'all hear the sound, even though I'm in my whip? Okay. So this is Teofimo, the interview.
To vacate WBC belt. I am the undisputed lightweight world champion. Going into this, I knew that. You know, the guy that actually Loma beat Luke Campbell for the vacate WBC belt, and the reason why, if whatever it was, I wasn't part of that at that time with the whole franchise and everything.
And the reason why I wasn't part of that, we know you're not part of it, but at the same time, that franchise was bullshit. See, he can't even explain this away. Listen.
But in order to do that, they had to beat Luke Campbell for the vacate WBC belt.
So Devin Haney was supposed to fight Luke Campbell. He signed to Eddie Hearn under the pretense that he was going to fight Luke Campbell. Top Rank crept in and pulled the rug under Devin and Eddie Hearn's, feet and said, hey, we're fighting Lomachenko versus Luke Campbell for a vacant belt that Mikey Garcia left behind because he moved up to fight Errol Spence because Lomachenko wouldn't fight him either. Listen, I am here to clean up these boxing streets. Loma, just look at the plays. Study why I would be mad. Mikey Garcia knew he couldn't get no smoke. He knew he couldn't get no smoke with top-ranked fighter Vasyl Lomachenko. So he set his sights high and moved to 47. He said, I see something. We know he got his ass beat and he didn't see something, but Errol Spence jab. But I still commend him as a person for him being a fighter because he at least took a gamble. Loma would never move up to 47 to fight no fucking Errol Spence. They didn't even want Lomachenko to fight Terrence Crawford, and he was in them divisions, 35 and 40. They didn't want, when he was at 140, Lomachenko's team was like, shh. Because straight off, Top Rank, Cameron Duncan just said it. They have an NBF. The matchmaker has NBF, no black fighters. So we knew that wasn't going to happen. So Teofimo's retelling, he's not including all the facts that I'm telling y'all. Teofimo says, I wasn't a part of the Luke Campbell and Lomachenko, the WBC shit then. I get that. But it doesn't change how it came about. Devin was robbed of an opportunity by Top Rank to fight Luke Campbell because he was the number 2 and Luke Campbell was number 1. So if Lomachenko didn't step in and snatch Luke Campbell and get it approved by the WBC, then an African-American fighter, Devin Haney, was going to fight Luke Campbell, I think for his first fight with Eddie Hearn. And I have sources on that, right? But it didn't happen. Then Devin kept climbing up the ranks and doing everything the WBC said. But then by this time, the WBC had already created this franchise BS for Canelo. So by that time, instead of Loma fighting his mandatory, right, which was Devin Haney still, he had already beat Luke Campbell. He had the WBC, and the Canelo franchise was already in place. The WBC got in cahoots with Top Rank, and they did it again, and they franchised Lomachenko. Notice to this day, the WBC has not had one single solitary African-American or black fighter that has held that coveted franchise champion. You know what I'm saying? And why not? Deontay Wilder had the belt from like 2016 all the way till February. Gary Russell's been a long-standing champion. How come the WBC has not one black franchise champion? Not one. You have a Mexican, Canelo Alvarez, who became franchise, and you have a Caucasian, Ukrainian, who has a franchise. How do they get it? But this is only something you said that those two people had done so much in boxing and earned so much. So black fighters haven't done enough in boxing to warrant, hey, let's cut them some slack so they don't have to fight mandatories. You know what? In actuality, and don't come on my channel talking about, oh, egos making it racing. I'm telling you what I see. In actuality, if you look at the prime black fighters who have belts that they have to defend, name a black fighter that you know that openly doesn't want to fight his mandatory. Like Canelo didn't want to fight Charlo. Like Lomachenko didn't want to fight Devin Haney. What black fighter? Errol Spence, his mandatory was Ocampo. He was down to fight him. Dillian White, I mean not Dillian White, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's mandatory was Bermain Stavern, then Dominic Brazil. He knocked them both out in one round. Charlo, his mandatory was Derevchenko. He just beat this man's eyes in. So it's looking shaky. So for Teofimo to say suggest this email, it's lame. It sounds like a really like kind of like a top ranked story that they're telling, but you have to tell the whole story, bro.
And the reason why, if whatever it was, I wasn't part of that at that time with the whole franchise and everything. But in order to do that, they had to make this fight happen. That's why. That's why they did that, in order to make this fight happen. And it's bigger than Devin Haney and Loma. No, yeah, man. I think, and I spoke with Mauricio and everything already, and I'm already telling them, like, I need my other belt too while you at it.
Speaking of Devin Haney that you mentioned, we just had him on the show, the segment before this.
Listen to
Take
Devin.
a listen to what he had to say about
Listen to Devin.
Crown.
I think that he's a good boxer. I do think that him and Top Rank are trying to brainwash the fans, with this email thing. Just putting out false information, just to try to prove that he's undisputed when in reality he's not. Because how can you be undisputed when your next opponent can't fight for undisputed? So you're not undisputed. Your next opponent, if it's not Devin Haney, cannot fight for undisputed unless they go petition for it like he did.
Now that's a solid argument, bro, from Devin Haney. Devin Haney is asking, how are you undisputed if no one can win your belt unless they vote on it or whatever and petition for it? This is Teofimo's answer, where he starts kind of like stumbling over his words. Listen.
What makes me laugh is the fact that how do boxing fans nowadays allow that to even be spoken about?
He's not answering the question. He said, how do boxing fans allow that to be spoken about? But you're not answering how you're undisputed if this other kid, Devin, got your belt or a version of your belt and you haven't fought him. You know what I'm saying? And he's not addressing the point that Devin just made.
Or even allow that to be talked about.
Look,
like deep down in reality, the man is an email world champion. Two times,
we
not
get
once,
it.
but 2 times. And I don't. Look, if that fight tends to ever come about, that's just for bragging rights. Honestly.
Bro, he doesn't have like a solid rebuttal to Devin Haney's point. And listen, I don't play the size game. I don't care about size. Devin's cool. T.O.'s cool. All these dudes is cool. I don't have a problem with that. But if you're going to put information out there, then it's out there for the public, and it's out there for the public to interpret it. And what I'm doing when I'm interpreting, it's not making sense. Devin said direct things, but T.O. hasn't directly responded. Listen, I know there's a lot of emotional boxing fans, and I need y'all to get the likes up. There's a lot of emotional boxing fans. Some people are like, oh, but Devin, he was exposed yesterday. Devin. I don't give a fuck about none of the shit y'all talking about. This is not even about a fight prediction. They got to fight first. This ain't a fight prediction who you think would win and Teofimo would slaughter you or Devin will outbox. I don't care about none of that. We're talking about the words you're saying and what you're putting out and what's going on and how it started. Like, I don't care about all the fight predictions and shit for fights that haven't happened. None of that stuff matters. None of that matters. They're not even in negotiations to fight. Let's get to 200 likes. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of people, oh, but Gamboa, I don't care about Gamboa. He got past it. That don't have nothing to do with what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, one, you have to fight him to be undisputed. That's it.
That's really what it is. And it's just to, like I said before, even on the press conference or whatever, the post conference, like I said before, if we fight, it's just for bragging rights for myself, just so I could even put more.
How, if you fight Devin Haney, how is it for bragging rights? Like, the whole talking point seems weird to me. Let's get to 200 likes. How is it for bragging rights? Devin has a belt. Like, I don't know if Top Rank told him to just totally dismiss it and brainwash him like, oh, you're undisputed, don't worry about it. But how is it for bragging rights? He has an actual belt from the same company you have a belt from. And it's the full version. It's not like the interim or intercontinental European version. You know what I'm saying? He has the real belt. That's why the WBC messed this all up.
More
Listen,
more in the
sauce
pot,
on it, more icing on the cake.
and then yeah, huh?
I said a little icing on the cake, a little more sauce. On it.
Yeah, a little more icing on the
let's
cake.
get the likes up.
And then, you know, just with this
Likes.
loss, me beating him the way I know I will beat him, a lot of people will forget about Devin Haney. So that's on him,
But he
man.
still
if he
didn't
wants
answer
his
the
career to be
question.
short.
Was Devin ever on your radar before the Loma fight? Like, was he one of those guys that you felt like, I got to beat him in order to prove to
No.
people that I'm best in that lightweight division? No.
No. Mm-mm. No. I think.
See, I think Tio needs a PR person, bro. I mean, I don't know if he has one, but this is not, to me, that's not good PR. So he said Devin wasn't on his radar. Bro, all these young dudes should be on each other's radar. Devin Haney, Tank, Ryan, they should all be like, bro, this is boxing. Like, it's a competitive sport. Tio, they should all be on each other's radar. So he's trying to like front on Devin, and that's weird because Lomachenko fronted on Tio. So it's weird.
That Devin hasn't even got to the point yet where he needs to fight he hasn't even got to the point of fighting C-class fighters yet. He's fighting Gamboa, who I think is a D fighter.
Oh, wow.
Bro, that's extreme, bro. Gamboa looked like shit yesterday. I'll be the first to tell you. I said that on the Boxingego watch party. I told you that. Hold on, let me get to the super chat. Devin should have set up the punches, varied speed, and changed levels. Great performance. I mean, he's 21. There's different stuff he could do. I get it. But I mean, he won. Like, bro, it's about winning. You got to get that victory. He won and talked to Jay-Z after. That's it. But he said Devin wasn't never on his radar. Like, that's weird. To me, that's weird. That's weird. Because they should all, like I said, be on each other's radar.
But you know, one thing we got to do is
Baltimore, what up?
There is a little confusion, you know, in this division with the franchise and the WBC championship, you know, and it's.
He said there is confusion and it's not your fault and it's not Devin's fault.
Not your fault and it's not Devin Haney's fault, you know. And one thing Floyd said the other day, he said there's too many belts in general in boxing anyway, and they need to clear this up. Do you agree with that or disagree?
No, yeah, I do. I agree with that. The thing that I don't agree with what Floyd is saying is that I'm just the WBO and IBF world champion. That's all false. You know what I mean? I got the Ring Magazine, WBA, WBO, IBF, WBC. You know what I mean? I'm undisputed. The only thing that, yeah, of course, you know, I think that
actually makes no sense. And I like Teofimo, but that makes no sense. He was asked by the host, Barack, it's not your fault and it's not Devin Haney's fault, but you have to admit that there is a lot of confusion with this whole franchise nonsense. He didn't say nonsense, but I'm going to say nonsense. Franchise belt nonsense with the WBC. And Floyd Mayweather recently said there's too many belts in boxing. Do you agree with that? So it was an open-ended question. Teofimo just said, yes, I agree that there are too many belts in boxing, but then he says the thing he disagrees with Floyd Mayweather about is that he's undisputed. So let me get this straight. This man, Teofimo, there's like a script that Top Rank or something told him to read off or something. It just sounds weird, and I feel bad for him because the WBC put these fighters in a prediction to get ate up by new media because this sound like old media talking points and none of it makes sense. And I like Tio. But I don't know if it's the Lomachenko win got to his head or whatever. He calling Wilder a bitch, Leonard Ellerby a bitch, and this stuff doesn't make sense. Just this particular stuff, right? That's my opinion. He has an opinion, fine. I can respect that you have an opinion, but I humbly disagree. You see what I'm saying? He just admitted on tape that it's no surprise there are too many belts in the division. So you agreed with Floyd Mayweather and the host saying it is confusing, but then the next sentence you say is, oh, I disagree with Floyd because I am undisputed. That doesn't sound well thought out. How are you undisputed if you just agree that it's confusing and there are way too many belts in the division? Somebody help me understand this. And listen, Teofimo, he's a fighter. He shouldn't have to field these questions. But if you're going to do the interview, then I think you should get a PR person or whatever to answer them properly. If you don't know what's going on with the WBC or you don't condone it, then say that. But the WBC got people out here looking crazy. I promise you. So if you're in cahoots, like you're just going along with it, then it's gonna make you sound worse and worse because you know it doesn't make sense. In your heart, you know I'm right. This looks bad, bro. The WBC got people out here looking bad, bro, because it doesn't make sense. So in 30 seconds of interview, Teofimo said, Devin's an email champion. He's never been on my radar. Devin Haney, who has a WBC belt, he's an email champ, 2-time email champ. He's never been on my radar. If I fight him, it means nothing. It's only for bragging rights. I'm the undisputed champion. But then when he was asked about if it's confusing or if there's too many belts in boxing, he says yes, he agrees there is. That don't make sense, bro. You just said like, it's like an oxymoron.
WBA, I mean, I got the Ring magazine, WBA,
Not Devin Haney's.
Listen.
There is a little confusion, in this division with the franchise and the WBC championship, and it's not your fault and it's not Devin Haney's fault, and one thing Floyd said the other day, he said there's too many belts in general in boxing anyway, and they need to clear this up. Do you agree with that or disagree?
No, yeah, I do. I agree with that. The thing that I don't agree with what Floyd is saying is that I'm just the WBO and IBF world champion. That's all false. You know what I mean? I got the Ring magazine, WBA, WBO, IBF, WBC. You know what I mean?
Nobody cares about the Ring magazine. That's owned by Golden Boy. They just lost Canelo. They just lost the Canelo. So I don't care about the Ring magazine. Tyson Fury and Teo and Top Rank fighters keep bragging about the Ring. Bro, who even goes to Ring whatever? I got more subs. Listen, I got more subs on YouTube than Ring TV got. What are we talking about? They've been around before I was even covering boxing. I got more subs on my YouTube channel than Ring. I do. Me. I'm what counts out here. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I don't make belts for boxing. I have more subscribers on my YouTube, and you can fact check me because everything I'm saying is real. I have more subscribers on YouTube than Ring TV does. Book it. If you don't believe me, you go look it up. You do it, because I already know I do. So, I don't care about the Ring magazine belt, because only Top Rank fighters mostly have it anyway, or non-PBC fighters. I don't care about Ring rankings, because if you look at the Ring magazine's pound-for-pound list, they don't have people like Charlo. Why they not on there? Why Jamel ain't on it? Why Jamal ain't on it? Why Gervonta ain't on it? Because it's politics. So, and it's owned by Golden Boy, who just lost their biggest fighter, Canelo Alvarez. You know Ryan Garcia probably wants to leave. They just had fighters like Joseph Jojo Diaz complaining on the internet, and Franchon Cruz Dezern saying, hey, how come I didn't get a mention with the stable announcement of the fighters that Golden Boy has? Why don't my promoter promote me? Go look on their Twitter. So I don't care what Ring's talking about. They got a lot to talk about with pound for pound list and putting non-black fighters always on the pound for pound list. But what they don't have is, oh my God, bro. What they don't have is respect like that anymore, bro. So Tio's talking about, I got the Ring magazine. Bro, we don't care about that. Who cares about the Ring belt? Bro, I'm telling you, I tried to warn you. What you were seeing is the changing of the guard. Old media is out, and it's all about new media. Bro, all the old talking points and what used to matter in boxing, those days are gone. Like, bro, there's people like Ryan Garcia. He's never won a title, but he's more lit than some people who have titles. We are in a different era. Back in the day, I'm not going to shit on nobody's history or lineage. Back in the day, the belts and the green belt and this one had a lot of rich history. But you see how the politics have got in the way of that. You know, Mauricio Suleiman and the WBC, they've made so many recent transactions and actions that people have them scratching their head that it don't look right. You know what I mean? It don't look right. So now we're reaching that echelon where the belts don't define the people. You know? I mean, I don't know that they ever did, but that's the guys that boxing used. That it was all about the belts and having that strap around. Now that don't matter, bro. Canelo could go to PBC, fight Caleb Plant, not bring a belt to the fight, you know, or bring a secondary belt. The fight is still lit. You see what I'm saying? Canelo got a fake 168 belt fighting Caleb Plant, but it don't matter because people want to see the fight. It's over for all that old media talking point. We don't care about the Ring magazine belt. You know, oh, I got the Ring magazine belt. Who cares? They build it in the WBC. They've quickly put the bullseye on their back because they keep making weird decisions.
I'm undisputed.
See?
The only thing that, yeah, of course, you know, I think that WBA and WBC definitely need to clean up the most because they got too many champions in 1 week. I'm undisputed. Yeah.
Bro, this is a bad interview. These like I'm not saying Ak and Barack did a bad interview. They didn't even set him up, but the way Tio's answering the questions is not a good look, in my opinion. It's not. Bro, he's saying, yeah, it is super confusing, but I'm undisputed though. So it's like, I don't like that attitude from a fighter because it's almost like taking your ball and going home. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody who, like, I had a friend. This is a true story. I had a friend. I didn't have a Super Nintendo. We had Sega back in the day. I didn't own a Super Nintendo. So I had to go to my friend's house, Mark, for the Super Nintendo. When I would whoop his ass in Street Fighter, what he would do is turn off the game or take away a controller or something like that so you couldn't play against him because he was upset that he was losing. Or sometimes people used to bring their consoles over to other people's house. So he would bring his Super Nintendo, and then when he's getting his ass whooped and I'm Guile, Sonic Boom, and fucking him up, then he'll take, you know, start unplugging stuff and start going home because he's losing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that mentality. You're saying you admit that the WBC is making it all too confusing, but then you keep saying, oh, but I'm undisputed. That don't make sense to me. You know it's in your heart, you know that it added confusion. Whether you like Devin Haney, that's your business. But for you to back and openly and fighters to not stand 10 toes down and admit the WBC, like what Wilder did. Wilder, he said, I don't need no franchise belt. They can look over me. And that was when he was a champion. You know? So fighters like Teofimo, who don't openly speak out and like show that we know that this is a weird thing. You wouldn't prefer it like that. Nobody prefers what the WBC did.
The only thing that, yeah,
Listen.
I mean, I got the Ring magazine, WBA, WBO, IBF, WBC. You know what I mean? I'm undisputed. The only thing that, yeah, of course, you know, I think that WBA and WBC definitely need to clean it up the most because they got too many champions in one weight class. They got 4 champions just on their sanction alone. That makes it what 8, 12, almost what 8 or 12 champions in one division. Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. The world champ, then the title world champion does no longer. It's not the same as it used to be back then.
It's not as prestigious, right? Yeah, that's what Floyd is saying as well. Everybody's holding a championship belt, and it diminishes the value of something when everybody has it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that they need to definitely. I agree on that part. You know what I mean? Look, at the end of the day, though, I'm just here to collect belts, and not just any type of belts. I'm there to collect, you know, the main ones. But they definitely need to they need to chill out with all those. There's too many world champions, too many that are not even shouldn't be considered world champions because it's not the actual world title belt. No.
Bro, that was a bad take because everything you're saying sounds accurate. Like, oh, they need to chill out with the belts. But then you keep saying, I don't need to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney's an email champion. I don't need to fight him. If I fight him, it's merely for bragging rights. And you're saying that I'm the Ring magazine, I'm undisputed. So it's in essence, you almost have two different arguments. Let's get to 250 with the likes. Let's get to 250 on the likes. Bro, that's a bad look. As far as I'm concerned, that's a bad look for Teofimo. To, like, see, that's why I tell you all the time, it is better to be hated for what you truly believe in and speaking your truths, as opposed to just going along with it and conforming and not speaking out for the people that need you to speak out. And now people love you or criticize you for your actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd literally, this is true. This is definitely true to me. I'd rather be hated for how I really feel than to be loved for somebody I'm pretending to be or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I get on here, my videos might not be for everybody. They might not be. There's people who are going to hate it. But for that one person that love it, then I made a difference. You see what I'm saying? Then I feel vindicated. 100 people can hate me. 1,000,000. I'm good with that because I made my message got through to one person. One person. I'm good with that. So that's why I said, like, you got to do what you really feel in your heart. And I feel Teofimo, he seems like a nice and smart kid. You know this franchise shit is bullshit. You know this franchise shit is bullshit. Hold on. You know this franchise shit is bullshit. Hold on. You know this franchise. That was insane. Anyway, he know the franchise because listen to how he's stuttering and answering the question. If it was something you were confident, like, let's say you were in a new movie and you shot the movie and you know the audience is going to love it. There's going to be a certain level of confidence. Like if Tupac filmed Juice or something and he knows it was a good and he did a good job acting, he's going to be like, yo, MTV Jams, go see my new movie, Juice. It'll hit theaters this Friday. We got Omar Epps. You know, I play Bishop. He's crazy. He's Luke. You know, he's going to have a certain like swag and confidence because he knows he did his thing and he knows it was a good production. He knows these things. But for Teofimo, I think he's saying that he knows that the franchise is basically BS, but then he's also riding with what Top Rank or whoever is telling him to say, saying, hey, I'm undisputed still. Fuck it. I'm still undisputed. Haney's an email champ. It looked bad, bro. We got a $5 super chat. No one is going to say he's too tough. I don't want that fight right now. So I expect the BS, the question dodging. No one wants Tank or Devin. Damn. Yeah, y'all still hitting the Cash App even though I'm doing a car. I'm just in my whip. And we still get these. We got $5 in the Cash App. Thank you. Merrick, he said, T.O. sound like a hoe out here. Oh, wow. Big up ego. They hit me in the Cash App. Listen, they hit me in the Cash App. $ boxing ego. I give you the news wherever I'm at. I can give you the news. I can provide. So smash the like button. To me, I just feel like it just wasn't the best look for T.O. I get I understand the competitor stuff. You want to talk shit. He want to talk shit. Tank's talking shit to Devin. I get that. So you want to call him the email champ. I get that. But then when you start getting asked questions and then it sounds like some old media stuff and you're stuttering and fumbling over your words because what you're arguing for, you probably shouldn't be arguing for because it don't make sense. The franchise champion was not a good introduction to anything in boxing. It was a witness protection belt and it was a way for people to not have to have responsibilities. I hate when people change stuff that don't need to be changed. Nobody in boxing, like, okay, boxing fans, we're like, yo, this judge sucks. Get him out of here. We want better judging. They don't change the judges. Whoever that judge that fucked up that last one, you know what I'm saying? Whoever fucked up that last fight is still a judge, still fucking up other future fights. We want change like that. But the change they give us is WBC comes out with the BLM belt and gives it to two people who don't even represent the culture on social issues regarding black people, like Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. That's what they think you want. They think you want these weak-ass pound-for-pound lists that they coming out. Bro, there's going to be a lot of changes. I promise you. Kevin Slim says, T.O. losing fans with this salty talk. My man Prada, he told me to check the Cash App, so I got to listen. Okay, Prada, he said he sent $5. Appreciate you. Listen, he going to send $5 in the Cash App. He says, this is for the Mac Pro Flow, the Lloyd Banks bars, and Kell Brook. Facts. Appreciate you, Prada. This man want me to do these impressions. Man, all I know is this whole undisputed WBC did this, and they got the fighters looking crazy. They got the fighters looking crazy because now the fighter gets the tough question. Mauricio Sulaiman wasn't on that interview. You know what I mean? So now the fighters gotta fend off these tough questions from media members and try to explain some bullshit that the WBC voted on. Man, it's gonna be some changes. But I'm about to finish my errands. I'm in the car. It's freezing. Stay tuned to the channel. I got a Canelo video I'll be dropping as soon as I get to the crib. Shout out to everybody in the Cash App, $Boxingego. We're going to continue to talk about this. I did some other videos today. Make sure you check them out. Holla at me. But this is far from over. But we got to talk real. Like, I don't care who you're with and all that, but we got to talk some common sense when it comes to boxing. Devin Haney was not given the opportunity to fight certain guys. So I'm not going to partake in that email champion stuff, period. Let me know how I did. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till this video is Ego signing off.